Good good morning. This is SoloFlex 514 coming to you live from the MTL. I just wanted to create a quick video this morning. I got a notification last night that Weekend Rank has gone live, and I just wanted to create a quick video so we could try to play and get some Genesis packs. So that is the point of this video. And also the last episode, I promised you guys I want to go through the new player guide 2.0. So we're gonna get to do that as well. So that is awesome. Now, without further ado, let's hop in. So this is the new player guide. When you start Gods Unchained, this is a player guide that basically shows you what the game is all about. It's actually a good idea to go through it so you understand the game, the principles, how turns work, how mana works, and the cost of it. As you can see, look at some of the graphics. This is like the old style graphic. That's so cool. It shows you how combat works and so on and so forth. So this is a good guide to go through. So what happened was recently there was a slight update to it. This is the update. Was released on September 6th, and essentially actually if you've been playing the game for a while, you'll notice that some of the card design has been updated. So it looks more slick, it looks more impressive, more poignant, and I love it. Now one of the main reasons why they updated the gameplay is to also get players to give more information about how to play the game. So one of the things I promised you was we're going to go through the player guide, the update, and then after that, what we're going to do is take a look at the announcement for the weekend rank game, and then the last episode I played with my deception deck, and I'm going to show you guys that deception is still on top, and then as a result we're going to play with that same deck and hopefully win a match. So let's get going with that. So this is supposed to be a more detailed breakdown of what you need to know to get started with the game. The guide, basically in this guide you're gonna know what are the different types of the cards, what are the god powers, how does mana work, how does combat work, what is the void, how does the match play out, and which god starter deck should I choose. Now over here, this is the original player guide. As you can see here, June 4th, this was like the last update again, essentially. And so basically I want to read the goal verbatim, and then the rest of the stuff we're going to go through. So in Gods Unchained, you enter the battlefield represented as the god of your choice to battle another one of your fellow divine beings. Your cards are the creatures and spells you utilize in the fight for ultimate victory. You win by reducing the opposing god's health to 0 while making sure the same doesn't happen to you in the process, which does happen quite often if you've seen any of my videos. What are the card types? So there are relics, and these are basically weapons essentially that are wielded by the gods or heroes. There are creatures that are basically creatures that you bring onto the arena to fight for you, and then there are spells. So there are little spells that you can do to be able to change certain effects in the game, magical spells, and so on and so forth. Then there are god powers. These are what you choose at the beginning of the game. So before you start the game, you decide what sort of power your god or hero is going to have, and you choose that power before you start the game. Mana. How does mana work? So basically, mana is how things are paid for in your turn. So basically, if you've played any trading card games, you understand what mana is and how it works. Terminology hasn't changed. It's the same if you've played Magic the Gathering. So mana is the cost, and when you're going to play a card, it has a cost. So as it says here, cards which cost more mana tend to be more powerful. So basically, your mana is something that you need to, like, use on your turn. If you don't use it and you forgo it, you lose it. And I like that tie-in with old biblical references, because you couldn't hoard mana back in Bible times, and so it's the same thing here. You can't really hoard mana per round. So, like, basically when you get it, you got to use it. And sometimes, depending on how your cards are laid out, you actually can't use your mana, because you may have a 3 mana and all your cards are like above 5. Then you can't obviously use it. So this is where strategy comes in and all that kind of stuff. And then combat works by basically you taking turns and dishing out hits on your opponent's creatures and your opponent's god or hero. And the void, this is where the cards go to die. They said think of it as a graveyard, because that's what it is. Sometimes, depending on the type of cards that you have, you can actually go into the void and bring some cards back to life. You have some afterlife cards that do that. And then once the match is over, basically, you're gonna see a victory sign or not. And this, we pretty much already went through it. And so when you install the game, you get a starter deck, right? And the starter deck, it says one of the coolest things about card games is that decks you choose are often a reflection of your personality and how you like to play. This is in part due to the different strategies you can pursue with the tools available to each one. Unchained also offers a series of starter decks that new players can use from the get-go to dive right into playing matches. So basically, these are starter decks. You have Deception Starter. Essentially, every single hero in the game has a starter deck that you can use to start right away and kind of learn that hero, if you will. And as you keep playing, you keep winning decks and growing your deck. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And so there's the different starter decks. You can go through this on your own, and that's pretty much it. And if you go onto Gods Unchained, and then you actually, I'm going to show you in the Explore section over here. If you click on Explore, there's quite a number of things you can do. The cards, you have frequently asked questions, the lore, so you kind of understand the background of the storyline behind each personality and each god or hero. Also, you have the rules, you have the wiki, you have a blog, which is where we just went to, so you can kind of follow up on some other developments. And last time I also mentioned to you guys that you have the Discord channel. So this is where yesterday it was announced that the weekend Rank Constructed is going live. So our aim for today's game is to win that game, and so we can get put in the draw to get some Genesis packs, because I'm excited about that, a chance to get some Genesis pack. And you also have some of the development guys on here. Boston is here, and you have Petrify. He's one of the game designers, and he has a really cool video, this one right here, revealing some Genesis packs. If you're in the Discord channel, you can peruse it, watch it. It's actually pretty cool when you see some of the packs that he has, and as he's opening it, he's also explaining how you can combine it. So it's actually a very good video to watch to kind of get a hang of some of the strategy, but from the developer's perspective. So that is really cool. And so I'm gonna leave a link to the Discord invite below the video, so you can go ahead and click it. And if you haven't installed Discord already, you can go ahead and install that. Okay, now let's move over to the game. So the name of the game, as you can see over here, is the Weekend Ranked Constructed, right? So it means that you have to play ranked constructed games. So that's what we're going to do. So the last time, this was the pack that we created. We created this pack right here, and I'm actually going to go into my workshop so I can show that to you. So this is it. That's the pack we created, based on the deck building 2.0 episode. So we're going to try to use the same pack And the reason is, if we go over to the decks on gu.cards, this is the Deception deck, and Deception is still ruling. This deck has been ruling for some time now. It was played last 22 hours ago. If I refresh the page, I believe it's still the top deck right now. So why reinvent the wheel? We already have a Deception deck that won last time. We're going to go ahead and use that. So let's go to the arena and ranked constructed. I want to make sure that I'm selecting the proper deck and select it. Good. Alright, so let's start. Hopefully we don't have to wait too long to be able to get a game going. Let's start it. But also, it's like early in the morning. It's early in the morning, so maybe there may not be as many people up playing. But I'm banging on the fact that we will be able to hopefully get something going quickly. If we are waiting more than a minute, what I'm going to do? Well, I spoke too soon. We got a game after almost 30 seconds, so that's great. Alright, so as you guys know, I love the memory charm when I'm playing Deception because it allows me to give strength. And the way that I like to play that is if I have a front line and then I have a creature that I'm going to use, I know that after I use charm, my creature is going to fall asleep the next turn. So I need to make sure I have a front line when I'm using charm, so then I can boost by 2 the attack and the strength and then be able to use them right away. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on memory charm, confirm that. And as you know, I don't like replacing any cards. I usually choose them because this is the cards that I want to start with. So I'm gonna go ahead and confirm that.
Watch your back.
So it's gonna be Deception. So did I get a large bag of tricks? Okay, so I'm not the one going first. So as you can see over here, my opponent is the one going first. Okay, that's great. I want to go behind some sort of front line. The duelist. Yeah, I should take out my. So what I'm gonna do is play my large bag of tricks to give me. Okay, it's 3. I don't want to play my speech duelist right now because actually, you know what? Yeah, because even if I attack him, the ward, I may still lose it, and I want a front line before I start attacking. So yeah. Okay. Is that the right choice? I'm running out of time. You know what? Heck. Let's play this switch duelist. Let's see where it goes. Right. Go ahead.
Me?
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play my large bag of tricks. Get 3 mana. Here. So I'm gonna go ahead and over here deal 1. So then if he does attack me, I will be able to take him out. I think that's it for now. It's okay. So this guy is really going for the kill quick and early.
No surprises.
Okay, great. I got a front line, so I'm gonna drop in another large bag of tricks. No, it's a small bag of tricks, okay. So I got a front line. That's awesome. So I'm gonna bring on my front line. And none of these are front lines, so I can directly go and take them out.
One step at a time.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Me?
Okay, so I'm gonna drop the agent veteran. Give my friendly some help. Stack him up a little bit. Good. And then I'm gonna drop her. Take this one out. Okay.
That's not gonna happen. That's enough for now.
Move that over. I don't have a front line, but I have a pretty good lineup that right now my modal attack is basically 3, actually technically 4, so 5, that's 7, that's 8, and that's 9 that I can reduce them to. See what they're gonna do. Oh, you see that? But I have another one. They knew it. Kinda. Okay, that's awesome. Thank you for the fortress. I'm gonna drop the fortress in there. Give myself a good front line. I'm gonna of course bring back my switch duelist. And then I'm gonna use this to increase. No, that's gonna be useless. I'm gonna use that over here. Yeah. Okay. And then now I can attack. And then pick him up.
Make him wait for the punchline.
Okay, yeah. Turn it over.
Me?
Awesome, I got a godless shack. So, what am I gonna do? Play this right away. And then I have my switch duelist. Is that a front line right there? No. I'm going to go ahead drop my Olympian. Okay, now take some aims. Take these guys out. It's fine. Okay. Drop that over.
No surprises, I promise.
Okay, of course I'm gonna play this front line right there. I'm gonna use this to increase that over there. Okay, now this is gonna burn anyway, so now I'll use it. Sleeping. Because of the front line, I'm gonna use this to drop anchor and just take it out. That's it, and then that's it. I'm out. Boom. Yep. One more round. It's okay.
Ready or not.
So right now, I don't even need it. Just for fun. Let's clear them out. There you go. And finally. Alright guys, that was awesome. I got the W. I got the W on this one. Deception pack is still going strong, but if you have a good build. So as you can see, I built it based on the strategies that we looked at last time. And yeah, so Deception still doing well. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I don't know what we're gonna get from that. And moved up to the next level. So I got 160 raffle tokens, and I also got one core pack. So that is quite awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and open up. I'm gonna open up the pack. So basically, to open up the pack, you go to your temple. I think I only have one pack there. So one remaining pack. Let's open it. Assassin's Aim. Give a friendly creature hidden for one turn and draw a card. That's awesome. I think I have one already. Heal your god for 4. I have one already, so that's awesome to have. Maybe I can draw 2. Confuse Regen. I have a Black Panther, I believe, already. Black Jaguar. Ballista. I think I have one of those already. And Auric Mage. This is new. I don't have one of those. So that looks like it's more of a nature type card. That's awesome. I'm looking forward to probably playing. It's one of the other things that I'm going to be doing in the series is going over decks, building decks for each of the heroes, and then playing them and see how each one of them fares and what sort of powers that you have. So far, we've concentrated on 2 specific heroes that I want to have a series on that as well. So go ahead, leave comments below. Let me know what you think of this particular video today, and also let me know, what sort of videos you want me to do in the future. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really, really, really appreciate all your support. Go ahead and click that like button, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. And yeah, thank you very much. Enjoy your weekend, guys, and peace out. Have a great day.